All right, we're the All Right Podcast. If this is your first time listening, me, Ryan, and Sunil review an album each week, give our thoughts and theories. Might teach you something, And then at the end, we say our final review. If that's something you're into, then subscribe or follow, whatever. Every other week we have a guest that decides the album, and we don't have a guest this week, but we are reviewing Whole Lotta Red by Playboi Carti, who is an Atlanta rapper. This album kind of changes a lot of his style, a lot of the rap style in general. Not many people, who was doing this style of music before Whole Lotta Red? Was Yeat even doing like his normal style?
Was he even making music?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's got an album in like 2018.
Well, it's nothing like this.
But Sunil, like,
Fuck Yeet.
yeah.
So, I don't care.
Yeah, we don't like Yeat. And we're reviewing this to have preparation for Music, which is Playboi Carti's upcoming album. But it sounds like that's getting released in June or July. So, we're a little premature there. Or it just might never drop ever. But when Whole Lotta Red was dropped, it was pretty controversial. It got a lot of hate. But, now there's some people saying this is the best album of all time. So I think it's an important album to review. Ken Carson says that this is his favorite album of all time.
I can see that.
Fun fact.
That makes sense for him.
It's got a really video game kind of sound with a lot of unintelligible lyrics, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, at this point, something Carti's known for. And people love it. But I think we should just dive into it. Rockstar Made. First track.
I want to talk about the album overall a little bit first.
Okay.
I think this was a step in the wrong direction.
Ooh.
And from his stuff previously. And then recently with these new songs for Music, I think he's redeeming himself a little bit.
Yeah, the singles for Music is another story. I personally love them so far. I've probably listened to each of them like 50
I think they're
times.
pretty good for the most part.
But that's for when we review Music with Adam Schafer.
So tall.
So tall. But why is this a step in the wrong direction?
I just don't consider it music. Like just to be honest here, like I just when I listen to this album, it's like every now and then I just get these thoughts and I'm like, there's no way people actually listen to this to get like enjoyment out of.
People listen to it.
Yeah.
I listen to it.
I just can't understand that. Cuz to me it's just trolling.
Wow. This is going to be such a controversial episode cuz I love the album.
Okay.
I just get so much hype from it. And even though he's like not even barely saying anything, just like Rockstar Made. I love it. I think it's just
this album makes my head hurt.
My theory with this album, my philosophy on it is it's just because if you don't know, I used to hate this album. When I first listened to it, I'm like, this is so bad. Why would anybody like this? Kind of like what you're saying now. But that was like 3 years ago. And now I love it. I think it's just if you get it, you get it.
The thing is, I don't even think it's bad. It's not for me, and I don't understand how it could be for other people.
See, you just don't get it. You just don't know. As LeBron James
I guess
says.
I don't get it, but I don't want to get it. Rockstar Made opens it.
Okay, whoever had the idea for the chain sound in the background is absolutely a genius. I don't even know if it was like somebody's idea or Carti just has so many chains on that it just got caught in the recording.
Chains, honestly. Yeah.
It was probably that. What'd you give this out of 10?
Starting the album with a 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10. Whoa. Why? What's the reason?
I just can't. This is okay. When I said earlier that this album makes my head hurt, This is one of few songs that that applies to. By the end of this song,
Okay.
my head was like I had like a headache almost.
Yeah, me too.
But you
I
liked
liked
it.
it though. I
You
liked it.
No, but like I literally was just like, oh,
Pop
this-
some Advil and listen to it again.
It's not real.
You know?
It's not real. That's not even why I'm not that big on it. It's just overall, it just doesn't do anything for me. I like when he says "Rockstar Made." I think that's cool.
Rockstar made.
Rockstar Made.
She suck on my D. She eat it for lunch. Hard. That's
I
just a bar.
I just don't know if that is
That's
hard.
just a bar. The beat drop halfway through. I don't know way again.
The beats throughout this album are okay. I think
Okay, bro.
they're all right. I think the production's great.
What?
It just sounds like there's nothing wrong with the way it sounds. Like it's produced right.
It's really cool. Yeah.
It sounds cool, but not for listening to music.
Just by like hearing the name Playboy Cardi, you know he's not gonna be rapping like Kendrick Lamar about like where he is and like how many times he meditates each day. He's gonna be rapping about girls and money and guns and drugs and opium, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, even like the Opium label, you know, he assembled like this Avengers of producers that create this sound that he has so specifically in his mind. You know, it just even though he has this like I don't care mentality in his music, it shows that he puts a lot of care into his sound and he wants to make something different. You know.
Yeah. I agree with that.
But I think we can go to the Moon.
So you like Rockstar Made?
Yeah, I love it.
You love
I think
it.
It's
okay.
I think it's close to my favorite stamp, but it's not getting the favorite stamp. It's not getting the favorite stamp today.
There's a couple. There is actually a handful of songs that I actually would say I like on this thing. So you know the whole
Alright,
thing
I'm
is.
excited to see what that is. I can't believe it's not Rockstar Made though. I thought you were a fan. On the car right here today, guys, he was singing along to it. He got in the car and immediately was like,
And what was
Rockstar
what was the
Made.
line I was saying?
What was it?
Rockstar Made.
Yeah,
And
it
I
was
said,
Rockstar
I like
Made.
it
That
when
is
he
the-
says that. Like,
Go to the Moon. What'd you give this one?
matched it with a 5.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I've never been a fan of this song. I just don't like how it hits the ear. I just
Neither am
think
I.
it's uncomfortable. I think it's not the same as Rockstar
Uncomfortable's
Made.
crazy.
I get uncomfortable when I hear this song. It's just like the Kanye feature is good. It's just like it just doesn't fit with the beat or something. And I mean, Kanye and Cardi are kind of like a tough duo, to be honest. And if you guys don't know, Cardi's gonna be on every volume of Vultures, which we will review each one,
Cool.
obviously. And that's the reason Cardi's gonna drop his new album in June or July, because he's waiting for all the Vultures volumes to come out, which is smart. But I'm still mad at it because I want the album now. But I mean, I like the creepy sample of like, wait, how does the sample go? It's like that weird like siren-y thing that descends kind of. That's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't like this song. I'll admit it.
Weak feature.
But I mean,
One of
This-
Kanye's worst performances.
this
probably.
verse will shut down the freeway.
Lord.
He says that.
Yeah, I know he says that.
I thought that verse would shut down the freeway. Why is it bad?
It's not shutting down the freeway.
Oh, okay. But are we good on that?
Yep.
Stop breathing.
Little improvement. 5.5.
We're going up, baby. We up.
Not for long, but
I think this song is really relatable. Really relatable song. Take my shirt off. All the hoes stop
the
breathing.
hose stop breathing. Yeah.
It really just hits home with me. It's got a sick ass chorus, and I think it sounds like Rockstar Made kind of. It's got that vibe.
It's a better Rockstar Made.
That's kind of valid, if I'm being for real. That's a valid take. I think you're gonna have a
because
lot
of the relatability, obviously.
because it's like about my life, kind of.
Yeah, yeah. So it hits home for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
But I mean, Rockstar Made, you know, it just starts off the album with a banger, and then it goes to Go to the Moon, and it kind of falls off, but then it gets right back to it with Stop Breathing. And I think it gets right back to that vibe, and it gets you hooked back in. But I mean, we're trying to keep this episode to like 30 to 40 minutes, and we're 10 minutes in.
We're cooked.
We're actually done for. Bino, he go crazy.
Another
We know
little
that.
improvement.
Really?
This is a 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10. I think it's like a jolly beat. I like the beat. It's different than I think it's different than Stop Breathing and Rockstar Made, you know. I think it's a little more upbeat. And if you guys don't know, Bino is Cardi's shooter. And he's also part of the rap duo Homicide Gang. And he's also accused of being a pedophile. He talks to minors on Instagram.
Sick.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
It's not a bad song though.
I think this song's kind of just a vibe,
okay.
you know? I think it's a vibe you can drive to, but it is kind of funny. I find that funny because it is about killing people. Bino! But I think it's funny that this song's such like a vibe that we can just like hang out to.
Yeah.
Because it is about him killing his ops.
So relatable. I mean,
yeah, this one's
this
also
sound
another
really
relatable track. Another relatable track.
Yeah.
Sounds kind of like a documentary about my life if you think about it.
Yeah, I mean, the Stop Breathing Bino like next to each other. I mean,
I cried first time I listened to it.
I didn't cry, but
I'm close to crying right now.
jump out the house.
Jump in the house. Jump in the house. Jump in the house.
Jump in the
Fun
house.
fact: in last year, freshman year, I wrote a paper about this song during the poetry unit. She said you can pick a song, and you can break down the poetic modes that they use throughout the song, and I picked Jump Out the House.
Jump out the house.
I'm pretty sure I said he used the repetition mode, just like the whole song.
Yeah, I hate this song.
Really?
3.5.
3.5. Lowest so far of the whole album.
It's the lowest in the album. It's my
Oh, well,
least
that's
favorite.
good to know. I kind of thought you were going to give some like a 2 out of 10.
This was close, but I still like the production throughout the whole thing, so I have to give it that.
Yeah, that's true.
And I can't lie, as much as I don't like it, it's listenable. I don't just want to like kill myself while listening to it.
I'd say like
Well, like with all Yeet stuff, I do kind of get
That's
some
true.
suicide
Yeet
vibes.
kind of makes you want to do that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
get that because Sunil.
Fuck
Catchphrase.
Yeet.
Yeah, exactly. I need to drive it. I love that part of the song where he goes, I got a fast car. I need to drive it.
even driving.
I need to drive it. But you gotta look at the lyrics for that part. I don't think you would be able to hear that without
Yeah,
looking
I
at the
can't-
lyrics.
I can't pick out a single lyric on this album, to be honest.
Except for Jump in the House, Jump in the House, Jump in
And
the House.
Wake Up. It's the first
of
of
the
the month.
That's like the most intelligible song of the whole
Oh,
album.
we'll get to that. We'll
We'll get to that. He takes ad-libs to just an insane level. Like, he heard somebody do an ad-lib, and he's like, I'm going to make an entire album out of that. You know?
Pretty much. This album is just ad-libs.
They're so weird, though. And I've listened to this album so many times. But I heard an ad-lib that I hadn't heard before when I listened to this one. He goes like, he does that exact sound. Like, I'm pretty sure I made that sound exactly correct. It's completely accurate. It's during the chorus. Next time you guys listen to Jump Out the House, during the chorus he goes, Brat.
Yeah, listen for that.
It's awesome. Metamorphosis. Second feature of the album. First one was Kanye. This one's Kid Cudi. 2 goats in the music industry. But how are you feeling about the Kid Cudi feature?
It's my favorite on the album so far.
Wow.
6.5.
6.5. We're going up.
Now I'll tell you why. I think the Cudi feature is great.
I think he uses the Kid Cudi hums perfectly.
Yeah,
Like
I
the
think
start of the album. the
everything
hums
Kid
come in.
Cudi brought to the track is great, but then I really, really dislike what Cardi brought to it. So it ends up being a 6.5. You know.
That's so funny. I think they. Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. We'll cut that part out.
If
No,
we knew
we
how to
won't.
do that.
I think they like combining, I think they bring a really cool sound. How like Kid Cudi has the really like ethereal kind of mystical sounds with the hums and the singing. He's got a really, really recognizable voice. And Cardi does too, whether you like it or not. He's
Yep.
recognizable. You hear that slap, and you know it's Cardi. Whah, whah, whah. And then, yeah, I think they got a really cool duo here. And then Cardi says, I feel like God. He didn't say, I am a God, like Kanye. So, in my opinion, I think that's a little less blasphemous. But
I feel like God.
Cardi is pretty demonic, though, so it's surprising that he didn't just go the whole way.
It doesn't really get more demonic.
Yeah, it doesn't
No.
get more demonic than... And, I mean, I got tickets to the Antagonist tour.
Yeah.
If that's ever going to happen,
It
probably
might
not.
never happen.
But I got a cross chain, and I think that's going to be pretty funny, because Cardi literally has an upside-down cross chain. Everybody in Opium does. And I think that's kind of funny. You know, I'm going to represent the Christians at the concert.
There's gonna be an actual devil that walks in.
That might happen. He might, like, come out of the ground.
No, absolutely.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That'd be so hype, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think Kid Cudi's verse fits a ton, but I do like the, like, louder, like, yelling part. Keep it going. Keep it going. I really like that part, too. And I think, I mean, Cardi does a verse and, you know, there's ad-libs going the entire time. And then Kid Cudi does a verse and there's just really small ad-libs every once in a while. And it sounds kind of empty compared to Cardi's verse. That's a problem I have with this song. But it doesn't really play into that much, to be honest. It doesn't play into the rating that much. But I think we're good on that.
Yep.
Slayer. The cover of Whole Lotta Red is kind of like a remix of like the Slayer magazine, except with Cardi, and it says Red instead of Slayer. Fun fact.
Fun fact.
What did you give this one?
6.
6. Well, there's a lot of 6s on this album so far. Maybe because Cardi's demonic, you know? The 3 6s. It all ties back.
Wait, you're onto something.
Cardi says, she suck on my D. I was on PlayStation.
That's a bar.
8 songs later, he says he doesn't rap. He writes poems. Wow. She suck on my D. I was on PlayStation. Do you think that's poetry? We gotta hurry this up, man. We gotta start talking, man. We're trying to get 30 to 40 minutes.
It can be poetry, I suppose. I suppose anything could be poetry.
Yeah, that's my next question.
Yeah.
Like, what is poetry? What counts as poetry? Is all rap poetry? Is country music poetry?
Just depends who's listening.
It's true. Everything's poetry. What
To
if
me,
just
it's not
talking is
poetry, but there's probably some people out there that are actually like,
But at
that shit is hard.
at the start of this album, though, you did say this isn't music. I think that's a little unfair. I don't think you can decide what's music and not. No offense.
I did say this is not music.
I don't think anybody on the All Right podcast can decide what's music and what's not.
Yeah.
But at least in my next question, do you mess with poetry? Do you like poetry?
I mean, I don't just read poems.
But like if you see like a poem, if someone
Mm-hmm.
if your friend writes a poem and you read it, would you say most likely you'd like it or not like it?
Well, it depends if it's actually good or bad.
It's a good poem.
Then I like the poem.
I think even if my friend wrote a good poem, I'd be like, bro, what are you doing, man?
No, I'd be
What are
like,
you
okay,
doing?
but like, why? But it's low-key kind of good, though.
I think there are really good poems, like, you know, in speeches. I think if people have like a speech poem where they just sneak it into their speech, I think that's really cool. It's really like moving. But if somebody just writes a poem, I think that's a little stupid. I think poetry is kind of like less talent than music. I think they're just doing like lazy music. No music in it. It's just the words. And I think it's boring.
Damn.
Yeah, we're dissing poetry on this episode.
Damn. All right.
But I do like Carti's poetry.
Mm.
Because he's a poet. He's a poet. He's not a rapper. He's a poet.
Yeah.
But is that all we gotta say about Slayer? Do you have
I don't
something?
even remember how the song goes. So. I have it as a 6 though, so apparently I didn't think it was that bad.
No sleep. Hello?
4.
4? What?
4. Don't ask me how the song goes.
When I go to sleep, I dream about murder.
Oh, yeah.
When
I
I
dream
go
about
to
murder.
sleep, I
Yeah,
dream about murder.
yeah. That's kind of ass.
Hey.
Sorry.
Don't say that about Playboy Carti, dude.
Sorry.
I like Playboy Carti. The songs are so short and so repetitive. But I think...
That's the problem. How repetitive each song is, and I don't think it's like
But
good to begin with, and then you just keep repeating it.
they're short. So it's fine.
Yeah, but it's a lot of them.
That's true.
24 songs?
People aren't really listening to
Metamorphosis
the
was
album.
5 minutes.
Yeah, his feature songs are like way more. But I don't know, like you're not listening to the whole album all the way through, just sitting down, not doing anything else. It's not really how it's intended to be listening to.
No,
supposed
it's
to be in,
definitely
like,
not.
You're supposed to be raving. You're supposed to be raging, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to be doing all that.
I don't get I don't feel the need to start raging during any of these songs,
I
if
do.
I'm being honest.
I do.
Except for maybe Rockstar Made. I could low-key
Exactly.
rage to that.
Exactly. But then what about Stop Breathing?
It's just too relatable, man. Like,
Yeah. Like Stop Breathing I more like cry to.
yeah.
It's just like diving into my life.
That being said, I had that song as a 5.5.
New Tank. Ad-lib where he goes, lean black, wha.
That's
That was
hard.
a good one.
That's
That
hard.
was a good
Yeah,
one.
that's
That was
hard.
a good
I can't
ad-lib.
lie.
Because it's like a combination of 3 different ad-libs.
Mm-hmm.
Lean black, wha. It's that one surprised me. I was like, wow, he's really stepping up his game on this one. and if you guys don't know, the song was born out of Kanye buying Playboy Carti, a real tank, and that's what this song is about. That's just a calm fun fact for you. What'd you give this?
6.5.
Okay, one of the better ones on the album.
We'll get to some other ones.
Okay. Teen X.
Featuring Future.
Yeah. This is the third and last feature, which I think is really interesting.
Within the
because there
first
are
10 tracks.
14 songs left in the album.
Yeah.
14 songs left, and this is the last feature.
And there's already been 3.
And, like, the album is already insanely repetitive. And there's 14 songs left of only Playboy Carti. Nobody else. Nothing to break up the Playboy Carti. It's all Playboy Carti. It's all just Playboy Carti.
It's Playboy Carti. Yeah.
I think Future works on this song.
Future's doing a Carti impression.
I said he sounds a little bit weird.
And I think that's strange.
I think it works, though.
I don't think it works.
Oh,
I think it's just weird.
What do you give this?
6.
But still better than...
Still not, I mean, not
Rockstar
too bad.
Made
It's not
and-
bad.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
not bad. Most of this stuff is not bad.
Okay. I kind of thought you were going to say they're bad. You gave... What's the one you gave 3.5? Jump of the House. Jump of the House you gave a 3.5.
That one's just absolutely dog shit in every way.
But you still gave it a 3.5, not a 2 or anything like that.
I feel like the lowest I could go with the song that is honestly like a 2.
Okay.
Because at the end of the
Okay.
day, it's still music.
So it is music, you're admitting.
Well, this album is technically music, but
It's
Not-
technically music.
not to me. But I objectively can see how it's
not music to you.
it's not music to me.
That's good. That's a good take. I like that because it's like it's music.
It is music, yeah.
It's just not. It doesn't count for you.
It's not my
personally.
music. Uh-huh.
Meh.
This is a good one. It's a good one.
What'd you give it?
7.
7 out of 10. Guys, we're turning him. Meh. Got you to a 7. I'm glad.
How does this song sound again?
I'm rocking all Gavinci, yeah, for free. Gavinci. I love that part. That ad lib.
What's the chorus to this one? I know
I don't
this
know.
is this is the Trouba song.
I just remember the gotta have a rubber or I'm in
I'm
trouble.
in trouble.
Bro, hardest bar
That might be the hardest line in all of
Ever.
music. Yeah.
ever.
Yeah. I'm in trouble.
Oh my
That shit
gosh.
hard. Yeah.
Rubba. He didn't even say that normally. Rubba.
Rubba.
And then trouble to trubba.
Rub,
Oh my
rubber's an ER
gosh.
word, and then trouble's LE, and somehow
He rhymed
rubber,
Rubber?
trubba.
he rhymed rubber with trouble. Oh my gosh, he's a
Okay,
genius.
he actually might be a genius.
He
for
might
that.
be a genius.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's one of the hardest bars in a minute.
Yeah, absolutely.
7 out of 10.
7
Nice.
out of 10. Yeah,
Good song.
It's a good song.
It's a good song. This is your first good song.
Well, it's a decent song. We'll get to
I thought 6.5. I thought 6 was decent.
6
don't know.
is 6 is not bad.
Oh yeah, 6 is not bad.
6.5 is okay.
6.5 is okay.
And we got decent.
seven's
7.5 is good.
Okay, so 7.5 is a good song.
We'll see if we make it to that mark.
Vent Anthem. Vent Anthem. Hardest intro of all time? Is this the hardest intro of all time?
No,
Oh, okay.
I have this as a 5.
5. Oh my gosh, I think this is one of the hardest intros of all time. Like, imagine if the album started with this.
That would be kind of hard. I can't lie.
I think you probably should have put this as the start, but instead it's in like the dead center. It's in like the dead center of the album.
Well, no, it is. It's the 12th
Like,
song.
Yeah, it's the 12th out of 24. It's the exact middle of the album. Sipping on codeine, I got pink eyes. That leads me to the question: does drinking lean give you pink eyes? 'Cause if so, that would be really cool.
Does it?
I don't know. Let's ask the viewers. Our viewers sip lean all the time. We already know.
Do your eyes turn pink?
Yeah, 'cause that would be pretty cool.
That'd be tough.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
awesome. But do you have anything else to say about this?
Nah.
The chorus is just Vamp Anthem.
Yeah.
Vamp
Vamp
Anthem.
Anthem.
New Neon.
5.5.
This one, honestly, it's a vibe, you know. It's normal.
I don't know what kind of vibe.
It's a vibe though. I know it has some vibe in there somewhere.
There's got to be a vibe. Yeah.
But I mean, I'm cooling on this one. Doesn't have to be.
I mean, it's not.
Nobody's saying New Neon's like the best on the album. Nobody's saying that. Nobody's
No
saying
one- no
that.
one is saying
Control.
Control is one of the better ones in the album.
Really?
7.
7.
We got the
another
7 mark
decent.
again.
We got another decent.
We're entering a better part of the album here.
Okay.
Probably
okay.
the best part.
That leads me to question: what's better, the first half or the second half?
Second half.
Second half easy.
Yeah, easy.
I think second half has some pretty bad songs, but a lot of good songs.
Well, there's no jump out of the house.
Jump out of the house.
Jump out the house.
I'm jumping out of the house, guys. Bye.
I would prefer it if it was jump out of the house.
Jumping out of the house.
Jump
jumping
out of the house.
Jump 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 out of the
house.
Jump out of the house. Yeah.
That'd be hard, honestly.
That would low-key be
Wait,
hard.
we should like ghostwrite for Cardi, bro.
No.
Oh, we need to be on Opium.
Wait.
We're Opium, bro. Like Homicide Gang is a duo. All Right Podcast. Part of the Opium label, bro. That'd be
Wait,
so
that'd be
tough.
actually tough as hell. I'm not gonna lie.
Romantic Cardi?
Mm.
He's getting a little romantic on this one.
Yeah, I actually. Yeah, I mean it's a decent song. I don't.
But
I think
he did miss his son's birth. Play PlayStation with Lil Uzi Vert, and I believe he was
Is
playing
that
Fortnite.
not valid?
No, that's 100% valid.
Yeah. So
100% valid. I think I'm gonna do that just so I can be more like Playboy Cardi. I'm gonna miss my little Sunil Jr.'s birth.
are we having a kid?
No, I'm just naming him Sunil Jr.
Oh, that's valid.
Yeah,
All right.
after the All Right Podcast. Should
Mhm.
I name him All Right
All
Podcast
Right.
Mercer?
Wait, why would that actually go crazy?
The intro says that Playboy Cardi's Santa, and he did drop the album on Christmas Day, Which is interesting.
Well, he might be
because
Santa.
It's pretty demonic, but I do think Playboi Carti would be a good Santa. I would sit on his lap
Oh, absolutely.
for sure. But
No doubt.
I think we can go to the next one. Maybe?
Punk Monk.
Punk Monk.
Another 7. That's 2
We're
decent
getting
songs
pretty
in a
decent.
row.
We're getting pretty decent at
Yeah,
this stage.
Yeah, honestly.
I mean, I don't want to confuse the viewers. I'm liking this a lot more than Sunil so far. I mean, like, Rockstar Made, I'd give that like a 9.
Holy shit.
I'd give that a 9.
And I
Close
said
to a
it was
9.5.
Oh my god.
It's pretty close to a 10 if I'm being
Oh my
god. But I do think Whole Lotta Red thrives on playlists. It gets very repetitive. Especially at this stage, I kind of just want to stop listening to the album.
I wanted to stop listening after Rockstar Made because of the headache, but, you know, we kept going.
Okay. And you did listen to this 2
And
times. I thought you were only going to listen to it once. I'll be honest. I had low expectations. I thought you were going to listen to it once and call it a day.
It took me a week to listen to it twice. Not because I took breaks, but I listened to it once and I'm like, I'm going to need a minute.
I got to take that in.
And I literally listened to it again today. So, fresh takes.
Okay. And you were looking at the Whole Lotta Red Wikipedia.
I wanted to know how the public thought about this.
I mean,
Because I didn't mind Magnolia. I thought that was fine.
Magnolia. Whoa. Why are we talking about Magnolia?
Because this was before this.
Yeah, like a long time before. That was on his debut.
Yeah, and I didn't mind that stuff.
Yeah,
Then
honestly,
the Dilate stuff was, And the Whole Lotta Red is,
you didn't like Dilate.
Cover's cool.
Cover's really
It's a cool album cover. Yeah.
What about, like, R.I.P.?
I mean,
It's a
it's alright. It's just fine.
Okay.
I like it more than Whole Lotta Red.
People are going to be mad at that take.
Mm-hmm.
R.I.P. is fine.
Okay. It's okay. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm going to admit it. Playboi Carti self-title, I could care less for it. I don't love it.
It's so much better than Whole Lotta Red.
It's so much worse than Whole Lotta Red. It's so much worse than Whole Lotta Red. He's just boring.
But it's also not good.
In New York, comedy rock. That song, hard, you know.
Yeah.
Look up to
That's Magnolia,
dressing
right?
Like me. Yeah, Magnolia is in New York.
It's not hard, but it's fine.
No, Magnolia is like tough.
Most people do think it's tough. That's
Magnolia's
like his
tough.
most listened to song, I think.
Probably.
Yeah.
Actually, it might be Sky at this point. No, it's gotta be R.I.P.
It might be Sky.
It might be Sky.
Yeah.
I mean, soon I bet it's gonna be Fiend.
Fiend's probably already up there.
Yeah. Fiend.
Which, I mean,
Fiend's gonna have so many.
I'm happy with that. We'll talk about Fiend
Oh.
soon.
Next week, right?
Is that next week?
Yeah, that's next week.
We got another guest, and we're covering Utopia.
Fiend has okay. Whoa! I did not expect that. Okay, number 1 listened to song is Magnolia. That makes sense.
Yeah.
773 million
Oh my-
plays.
That many people
Million.
are bumping Wow.
Second is Sky. 628 million plays.
Expected.
Wow. And number 3, this one's a shocker for me. Popular by The Weeknd with Playboi Carti and Madonna with 527 million plays.
The Weeknd gets dumb streams.
That's insane.
I like
bro.
The Weeknd, but
That's
oh my god.
that's got to be because of the Fortnite emote.
There's
All
an-
those plays are because
there's
of
an
the Fortnite
emote?
You don't know the Fortnite emote? Everybody uses it. To be popular. To be popular.
I don't play Fortnite anymore.
Yes, you did. You played last night.
For like the first time in like a month.
I haven't played in a while. Yeah, I haven't played in like a month either because that game's ass. But that's a different podcast.
Yeah.
We can start a new one and talk about it. Number 4 is Location off of self-title.
That song's pretty good actually.
353 million plays. And then number 5 is Fiend.
It's
Already
up. How many streams? I'm interested.
300 million.
Okay.
It just broke 300 million like the other day. But we got to focus on Whole Lotta Red. Punk Monk, whatever. Like halfway through the song gets some weird flows and gross. I like the chorus though. I don't
Gross.
like Funk Monk that much.
Yeah, that's interesting because I'm this is one of my favorites on the thing.
Yeah, halfway through I don't like it as much. Chorus is tough.
I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I like this song a lot.
Dude,
but-
we've got 6 minutes to meet the mark. On that time.
On that time,
On demon time.
this is gonna be the third consecutive 7.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting pretty decent at this.
We're gonna
stage.
drop a little bit, but you know, that's 3 7s in a row.
I like the
Which
ad lib
is
that goes
crazy.
like, woo woo.
That shit hard. That shit hard.
The beat's insane for this one. You gotta admit
Yeah.
it. The beat's
Yeah.
insane for this one. Favorite album on the beat. Not favorite stamp.
Favorite album on the beat.
Did I say that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm actually geeking.
Favorite beat
Favorite
on the
beat on the album.
I agree, actually.
Wow. We're actually agreeing on something on the Whole Lot of Red episode. I didn't expect that. We didn't even agree.
Wait, you
that
haven't
it's
gotten to your
music or
favorite stamp yet, have you?
not. No, we have not gotten the favorite stamp. You haven't gotten
Interesting.
the favorite
I
stamp
haven't either.
Wow.
Whoa.
I wonder if we're gonna agree on the favorite stamp. That'd be so rare
I
on a 24 song
I
album.
disagree. I doubt that you're gonna.
Okay.
have
KINGVAMP.
6.
Yeah, that's me. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it's alright. It's alright. It's pretty.
It's just all right. Yeah.
I love it, but I'd give it like a 7.5.
Do you love it then?
I love it. I love the song. I love King Vamp. Place. Pierre beat on this one.
This is the one where, like, at the beginning, the beat like stops.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool.
And it stops for like 7 seconds. 7 or
No,
9.
I literally checked to see if like the song was still playing, and then it was just
Yeah, me
like, yeah.
But that's tough. Like, it tricks
No,
you.
it's tough.
Songs
it's tough.
that trick you are the best songs.
6.5 out of 10.
6.5. Okay, so not the best.
not
song.
the best.
Not the best song. Pierre doesn't really work with
Pierre
Cardi
don't
anymore,
come on.
sadly. But he has been working with Homicide Gang a little bit lately, so he might be on music a little bit. Fingers crossed, you know, we can hope.
Mm.
We love Pierre. Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
Pierre, do you want to come on?
I don't think this song fits super well with the album, but I do think it sounds more like Die Lit, especially because of Pierre. I think Pierre's beats just fit more with Die Lit. But I mean, I love this song. It's still a banger. I still think it's a vibe. I could drive all day to this song.
Place is okay.
Yeah, you said it's a 6.5. That's okay.
It's alright.
Okay. Move from decent to okay. It's fine. Sky.
Favorite stamp!
Favorite stamp!
Is it yours?
Yeah!
Yeah!
It's my favorite stamp!
Yeah!
Favorite stamp!
Favorite stamp!
Shoot. I was so excited I lost my place.
We were so loud. Look at the thing.
Oh
my
my
gosh.
gosh! No, we did it again! Cardi?
No.
Nah.
Nah.
It's the most popular.
By
And
far.
I don't think it's overplayed. It doesn't get
I
overplayed for me. Wait. But
Do
what did you give this out of 10?
7.5.
Oh my god. The favorite stamp
My
on this
favorite
album
stamp
is
of this album is a
7.5.
7.5. Yeah, which is a good song.
The first.
This is the only good song.
This is the only good song on the album for you.
This is the only.
That's
meaning,
insane.
Meaning, like this is kind of the only song that I would actually willingly like put on.
10 out of 10.
Holy fuck. 10 out of 10 for.
This song's gotta be
I
10
think
out
this
of 10 for
song's
me, bro.
good, and I actually enjoy listening to it.
Perfect song.
I enjoy listening to it. Perfect song is absolutely outrageous. Hey, at least it's both our favorite stamps though.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was not expecting you to go with Sky.
I gotta go with Sky. It's just like it hits, you know, it just hits me. And I gotta give that a favorite stamp.
Yeah, I mean I like it. I think it's a good song.
It's so
it's not
hard
it's not
for me.
easily my favorite though.
It's so hard for me to decide what's better, the first half or the second half, but
For me it's obviously
this little segment that we're coming up on is really, really good. I'll say that. There's just something so good about Sky, I can't deny it. But
I think everyone likes Sky to be honest.
yeah, for sure.
If even I like
bro,
Sky.
We're at 39 minutes.
I don't care anymore. I don't
Yeah,
care
we
anymore.
just gotta keep it rolling, you know.
We're actually I feel like we're not even making bad time though.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. I just want to get under an hour at this point. Over.
When you said that this next stretch of the album is really good, no. 6.5 for over.
No. I think this is another banger. It's got a different sound than the first half, but I feel like it gets more like vibey here, more than like raging and just like raw, just mad. I think it gets a more like driving playlist territory. And I think it's just like place how like it gets a little more vibey. And like Stop Breathing and Rockstar Made at the start. That's what I'm talking about with like the ragey songs. But One Shot and He Bleed. Please Don't Bother Me. Bow bow bow.
That's hard.
That's the ad lib. Bow
Yeah.
bow bow.
It's hard.
I think that's tough.
It's really
I think that's
hard.
tough. Ad libs, man. He goes crazy on the ad libs on this album. Some people love it. Some people hate it.
I think he overuses the ad-libs a little bit.
Okay, on some songs, he very much overuses the ad libs.
Mm-hmm.
But on some songs, I like it. Shia.
Yeah.
I love you. I hate you.
7.
Okay, we're back to the decents. We're back to the decents.
We won't stay here.
Oh. Ooh. Okay. It's another vibey song.
This is a vibey song.
Another vibey song.
I think
you know?
I'm almost tempted to go good on it.
Whoa. So this is like the second
This
best.
is my second favorite, yeah.
Second best on the album. All right. I'll accept that.
My favorite being a 7.5 is kind of, that's funny though.
Yeah, there's only one good song on the album. That's an insane sentence.
There's like 4 to 5 decent ones though.
It's such a polarizing album, though. I mean, I can't blame you.
Yeah, it's unreal.
But I don't know. It's got this part of the album got kind of that like halcyon sound, you know. I like it. Die for Guy.
5.5.
All right, we're dipping. We're
Yeah.
dipping at this point.
Yeah, we're dipping.
Another harder beat that I like that's more raw and like powerful. It's veering away from the flowy, vibey songs, you know. But it sounds like you don't mess with that. Not at all, really.
Nope.
Not playing. You're not playing, bro. You're not playing.
I'm really not playing with this song. 5.
Whoa. 5, bro. We're getting lower and lower as we get to the end of the album.
No.
Okay. Shoulda go, shoulda I. Shoulda go, shoulda I. I like that part. I like that part. But we're right back to the vibey songs. I mean, we get one glimpse of like the powerful, like ragey songs, and then right back to the vibey songs. And I mean, I like both of them, so I'm not complaining.
Mm-hmm.
Why aren't you playing with this?
Don't like it.
Valid.
I'm gonna change my rating for Rockstar Made from a 5 to a 5.5.
This is breaking news, guys. This is huge.
Huge. This is huge.
Get this guy on the Today Show. Get this guy on NBC right now.
Mm-hmm.
We need this guy.
Yeah.
A live interview. America, I'm changing Rockstar Made from a 5 to a 5.5. Oh my gosh. I think some people are going to subscribe for that one. And
Oh,
I think
absolutely,
some people
yeah.
are going to unsubscribe for that one. I want Whole Lotta Red lovers to listen to this episode and Whole Lotta Red haters to listen to this album. I want everybody to listen to this album and have a discussion. I want everybody to just be unified by this music, whether they hate it or whether they love it. You know, this isn't an album where, like, I would go crazy being like, nah, you're stupid. Like, because, I mean, you're not stupid at all. It's so easy for me to see why people hate this album.
I don't hate the album.
Yeah, but some people definitely do.
Some people, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like dying, though. What'd you give this?
Absolutely outrageous title.
Yeah, that's true.
F33L LIK3. It's
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't do the numbers for my, like, little notes. I just
I kept
Did you
it
feel like
as
dying?
yeah.
So you did, like, the F33L.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're gonna end it on a 6.
Okay. Okay.
Not
Not bad.
It's not bad.
I think it's a great outro for the album for sure. Feel like dying. Feel like dying. Feel like dying. I thought the beat was Kanye when I first heard it.
Isn't Kanye like co-producing this album?
Yeah. But I mean in the credits I didn't see his name.
So what the hell?
So I don't know. Maybe he's got some influence on this track. I mean, it definitely like I think it's got some hints of Kanye in there for the beat.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I haven't heard. There's 2 producers in the credits for Spotify here. I haven't heard of the 2 producers at all. I have no idea who they are. But there's some heavy auto-tune in this song. I think it would be way cooler if he had some like clean singer like James Blake or like The Weeknd.
I don't know if that would fit.
No, I think for an outro like this, it would fit. I think it'd be sick. Like The Weeknd too. I mean, they did Popular together.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Our music just ran out. It's dead silent.
Oh
here.
my god.
It's so weird. But I don't know. I
That
think
could be me locked in.
you saying it wouldn't fit. Man, it's so much weirder without the music. We just gotta lock in.
Lock the fuck
I
in.
think it'd be a really cool contrast between the mumble rap and the singers. And I've said I don't like mumble rap, but I do like Playboi Carti. So I'm completely contradicting myself on that. I just
don't like mumble
think he
rap.
just does it differently. Cause like I don't like Yeet, but I think a lot of that is because of his fans are just so annoying.
And with the way he looks.
And he looks like he's just so fat too. He's got a lean gut, man. And like the Shiesty.
The Shiesty's a little
The
much.
Shiesty's
He's
bad.
white, like,
Isn't he Mexican?
what the hell is Yeet? I don't care, to be
No,
honest.
I don't
Fuck Yeet.
know,
Yeah.
and I don't even want to know.
Mhm.
I never want to hear. Bro, we got to do a Yeet album at some point. He's got like that one album like 2093, right? Isn't that his new album?
We can just like do a new release.
Yeah, I know. That's his next album, I think. 2093. I've seen like ads for it.
All right, I'm not down, but we're gonna have to.
We should probably have a guest on that to make it easier. We
Josh,
should have.
Josh likes Yeet.
So if we have Josh on again, we can talk about
When
this
the
after.
hell is
We're
Yeet gonna
wasting
drop, though?
time, bro. We're wasting time. But is that all we got to say about Feel Like Dying? Can we do an overall review right now?
Yeah, we can do the overall.
People are always hesitant to change, especially with things this drastic. But I mean, you know, see people saying it's the best album of all time now, which
Who the hell is saying that?
Ken Carson, bro.
That's his favorite. Best album of all time?
Yeah, he said it's the best album of all
Like,
time.
just the best album of all.
There are some people like
He likes Jump Out the House.
he loves Jump Out the House.
Loves Jump.
We should have Ken Carson on the podcast, bro. Ken Carson would be so tough on the podcast.
You liked The Great Chaos, didn't you?
I really liked The Great Chaos, yeah.
I
We were
didn't-
supposed to
I
do
didn't
that, and
hear
we
it.
didn't. I mean, I do think, even though it sounds really like weird and loud, and I still think he puts a lot of work into his craft. I gotta say, I think he puts a lot of love and care into what he does. Cause I mean, this is what he's relying on too. At the end of the day, this is what got him out of the hood and everything. He owes his life to this industry, but I don't know. I love that album. I do think the first half is probably better than the second half. I'll admit it at the end, the very end. Just because I think that's mostly because it gets so repetitive that at the end of the album, you're just sick of it. But he's explored a lot with ad-libs, I'll say that. He explored a lot of new modes and mediums with this album. But I mean, it's so easy to see both sides saying this is really good and really bad. But it's a lot easier to see people saying it's really bad.
I can't see the really good.
What's your overall thoughts for this one?
I respect it. I respect what he did.
That's
Really,
good.
it's really different.
Yeah.
Not only for him, but for music in general.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like it.
Shocker.
I never want to listen to this thing ever again.
But you did listen to it twice.
I
And
listened to
that's
it
too
twice
much.
in preparation, and I'm whole lot of Reddit out.
That just shows that even if somebody doesn't like the album, the Alright podcast delivers.
I was willing to give it a second try,
2 listens
and I'm not gonna lie,
in 1 week.
I liked it the exact same on the second
Which is
listen.
just like
5.5 out of 10.
5.5 out of 10. Okay. I don't know what I'd give this out of 10. Oh, shoot. I forgot that I usually do the out of 10 ratings at the end.
Yeah, you did the album out of 10.
I gotta say an 8 out of 10.
I thought you were gonna go higher.
I can't go higher, bro. I can't go higher on a whole lot of Red. Because, like, it's just, I have to admit it. I love Playboy Cardi. I love this album. I love it a lot more than Die Lit and the self-title. Honestly, I don't even like those albums that much. I'll say it. I'm scared to say it, but I'll say it. I don't love them that much. I mean, but this album, 8 out of 10. I think he changed it up. Grows on you a lot. Except I don't think it'll grow on you, Sunil. I don't think this album will ever
No, because
grow.
I do like the more recent Cardi stuff.
Uh-huh.
Like
that's
I,
gonna be a really
I
exciting
actually
episode.
do like that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like nothing like Whole Lotta Red.
My
So
life is out of control.
yeah.
Shia.
Yeah.
But I got one more question to end off the episode. And I forgot to, like, mid-episode, but, I mean, we can sneak it in at the end here. Nobody even listens to this, but we'll sneak it in. If you could compare this to a non-rap album, what would you compare it to? You said before the episode you have no idea. Do you have an idea or no?
I have no idea.
I
feel like Whole Lotta Red is just a Whole Lot of Red. It's its own thing.
He says in one of his new singles, I'm trying to be Cardi, not Mike. He's not trying to be insanely world famous. He's just trying to be Playboy Cardi. He's just trying to be his own rock star, you know.
I respect that.
I do too. I think he's just like, even though like, I think he's doing a lot of cool things, even if a lot of people don't like it. And I do think, my prediction, I think Music is gonna be his best album yet.
I agree.
Easily.
Easily as well.
but
I agree.
My comparison is I think this is probably like Kid A by Radiohead. That is my only comparison. Because, you know, OK Computer came out. Everybody loved it. And that's like Cardi with Magnolia, his self-title. Die Lit, everybody loved that, really. And then a Whole Lot of Red came out and people were like, okay, this is ass. This is horrible. What is he doing? What is he saying? I don't know. And Kid A, like, the first track, like, there's barely any lyrics. I don't even know if there are any lyrics in the first track. But there's, like, instrumentals from a million years. And they just changed it up a ton. And that's what Cardi did. But, you know, nowadays, 20 years later, people are saying Kid A is the best album of all time. People are loving Kid A, you know. They came out with the second half, like, a couple years ago. People love that. And maybe someday Cardi will release the Whole Lot of Red Deluxe, which is never going to happen, though. I just want to have hope. But,
Yeah, Kid A's probably my least favorite Radiohead album.
okay. So then that's even a better comparison. That just shows how it's a good comparison.
I like Radiohead, and
I love Radiohead.
I don't love Kid A. I'd probably give it like a 7.5.
OK Computer? What about OK Computer?
9.
Incredible album.
It's not my favorite Radiohead album though.
Let me try to guess. The Benz?
Nope.
What? Oh,
In Rainbows.
Pablo Honey. Oh,
Why would it be Pablo?
I don't know.
'Cause I'm a creep. That's on that. No, it's In Rainbows by far. That's a 10 out of 10 album in my opinion.
Wow. Maybe we'll review that.
We could.
We could. I think we could. I think it'd be more fun to review OK Computer though, because that's what like put him on the map, you know.
Whoa. Cardi?
All right, I think we're good. No way. All right, bye.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Bye.